Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The Bachelor's Convocation will begin in 10 minutes. At this time, please take your seats and clear the aisles for the procession. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The Bachelor's Convocation will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats and completely clear the side aisles and the center aisle at this time. Please fill in the seats between parties so that more people may be seated. During the ceremony, we ask that you do not stand in the aisles or anywhere else that will block the view of others who are seated. Thank you for your cooperation. In each of the front corners of the quadrangle, we have set aside an area for photographers so that they can get closer to the platform. You can reach the photo areas by walking down the arcades of the buildings on the side of the quadrangle. An usher or marshal can direct you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Rice University class of 2019.
Please be seated. My name is Bridget Gorman. I am the Dean of Undergraduates at Rice University. I would like to welcome you to tonight's Bachelor's Convocation. This convocation is one part of Rice University's 106th Commencement, and this evening we will focus on the accomplishments of the class of 2019, both collectively and individually. As we recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, I hope that each of you will reflect on the breadth of experiences and interactions that led you to this point. During orientation week, we told you that your time at Rice would be both challenging and transformative. And while you probably expected this from your academic activities, perhaps you did not predict how much connection to others and your engagement with the vast array of people and organizations on campus would shape your time with us. And so, as much as tonight is a celebration of your scholastic achievements, it is simultaneously a celebration of your growth as leaders, collaborators, and informed and engaged citizens of the world. This is also the time when we remember those from this graduating class who have passed away. I would ask you all to rise, if you are able, to pause for a moment of silent meditation in honor of Blaine Padgett, who is not here to join us tonight. Thank you. Please be seated. Our speaker this evening is Munachimso Uzudike. Muna was chosen for this honor by a committee of students on the basis of a proposal and presentation. Muna is a senior from Martell College, graduating with a degree in kinesiology, concentrating in health sciences and a minor in African studies. While at Rice, she has been involved in a number of activities, including the Rice African Student Association, the Peer Academic Advising Program, and the Rice Philharmonics. Please help me welcome Muna Uzudike.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rice University. The university where we have 2 days blocked out for graduation, with one of them involving fireworks. The university where a lot of us answer the question, where are you from? With some old man's last name, which happens to be our residential college. A university where we sometimes schedule rehearsals and group projects to start at 10 p.m. Yes, we are a little strange, a little quirky, a little different. But you know what? God forbid that our university be like any other one out there. And I'll take it a step further and say, God forbid that any member of this graduating class or even anyone attending this ceremony be like anyone else and all be the same. Now, these may seem like obvious statements to make, but in reality, when many of us left the comforts of our home as wide, bright-eyed freshmen, the first thing we wanted to do was to fit in. For example, I personally came to this university never knowing what boba was. And once I did hear of what it was, I was confused at how you could enjoy chewing and drinking at the same time. However, today I may or may not be a Proud Rewards member of Kung Fu Tea. But there are other areas where this transition is not as sweet. For example, as a Black Nigerian American, coming in, I was nervous, and my first year at Rice did have its tough moments, not because anything was personally done to me, but I was slowly realizing that my race, my ethnicity, and all the culture that comes with it, those were aspects of myself that I couldn't and simply did not want to adjust or tweak to fit in with the majority around me. But I believe I speak for many of the students here at Rice, that Rice University has provided the space and so many resources for us to explore all of these aspects of ourselves. For me, it was organizations like the Rice African Student Association and the Baptist Student Ministries and courses with thoughtful professors like Professor Couty in the French department and internships and conferences and competitions with the Rice Philharmonics off campus, and even those late night talks before Physics 125 exams. Yes, we have had the privilege of having the opportunity to figure out our strengths and our weaknesses, how we learn, how we lead, what we love, and what we need to be the truest versions of ourselves. These last few years have presented priceless opportunities, but the reality is, whether we were able to seize all of them or not, we are just a day away from, hopefully, walking out of the Sallyport and into the real world, where apparently adults drink black coffee all the time instead of boba. Yes, we are going to workplaces or new campuses or maybe a familiar hometown, where they all have their own norms and their own ways of fitting in. But I hope and pray that wherever we go, we always remember and keep pushing to discover our unique composition. That in the midst of all the homogeneity that comes with life, we never neglect ourselves. Aaron Perlow once said, "You are obligated to understand that you are unique in the world. There has never been anyone like you, because if there were, there would be no need for you to exist. You are an utterly new thing in creation. Your life goal is to realize this uniqueness." You see, I truly believe this, and I believe that when we take self-discovery as an obligation to the world around us and begin to lean into the things that make us different, that make us unique, we find the beginnings of a God-given, distinguished purpose. One that could never be perfectly repeated. A purpose that even on a biological level cannot be like anyone else's. So, before wrapping up, I would like to share a fond memory that many of the students here will probably resonate with. Our orientation week here at Rice is filled with lots of cheering, lots of activities, and lots of schedule planning. But the most interesting part is the fact that for an entire week, we all wear the exact same shirt. Yeah, don't worry, they were washed, it's okay. But they were actually quite helpful. Without having to struggle or to guess, I could easily spot my fellow Martellians in a sea of unknown faces. But I will never forget the way I felt when classes actually began and people were wearing their actual clothes. It was a little terrifying at first, but with time I began to realize that this was a beautiful thing. We had built community. However, we were still individuals with our own styles, our own perspectives, and our own backgrounds. Perhaps this is the difference between fitting in and belonging. You learn, you grow, you adopt new things and new processes. That's how you make a community. But you should never have to defend your right to exist in your current state of being. That being said, I encourage everyone here to never shy away from moments like this. The never-ending process of discovering ourselves is not a selfish one, but in fact empowers us to contribute to our communities around us in an extremely special and distinguished way. Without this process, mankind is destined to repeat its mistakes and plateau in our discoveries. Our self-perceived irregularities are actually the ingredient needed to inspire necessary change at every level in our society. So, to the class of 2019, congratulations on graduating and moving on to our next stage of life. No other class at Rice has done what we have done, and no one will do what we have accomplished. And whether you've uncovered it here at Rice or not, every single one of you has had the seeds of purpose planted inside of you. And in my belief, it's by a God much bigger and much more creative than any of us could ever be. And in his ordained time, with continued hard work and dedication, those seeds will blossom. And I think you'll all start to realize just how much you have to bring to the table. So may we always see ourselves as products of intentionality, beautifully and wonderfully made. And may we always bring our strangey, quirky, and different sides along with us. Thank you all so much, and God bless.
Muna, thank you for the wonderful speech. Now, it is my privilege to introduce a man who needs no introduction, so I will give him none. President David Lee Braun, the 7th president of Rice University, now finishing his 15th year as Rice's president. Please welcome President David Lee Braun.
Good evening. Good evening. Now, as president of the university, I actually have a fairly limited number of responsibilities. One is to deliver good weather for commencement ceremonies. Now, while tomorrow is still up for grabs, and I can't make any promises, we were 3 for 3 today when yesterday people said we might have to cancel all of them. You're welcome. But I want to thank all of those when I asked them via Twitter to pray, sing, dance, chant, meditate, make vegetarian offerings, and so forth. Thank you so much for all the help that you provided. Now, one of the advantages of this still relatively new evening ceremony, we've only held this for about 5-6 years, is that we can express ourselves tonight directly to our undergraduates. Now, it's said that the enduring characteristic of commencement speeches is that they are forgettable and indeed forgotten. The same thing applies with even more force to matriculation remarks. So as you now no doubt don't recall, I offered most of you some advice at your matriculation ceremony 3 or 4 or more years ago, concluding with these words, quote, "Use this opportunity wisely, pursue your passions, explore the world, remember birthdays, learn from others, take responsibility, be bold, and don't be an idiot." Those words have particular meaning in the context of that speech on a hot 90-degree mid-August night, and I hope you have followed that good advice in the years since, especially the part about not being an idiot. I also spoke that day to your parents or others who had brought you here, and I told them, we will return your child changed, perhaps even changed in ways that you don't like. I hope that you, our students, and you, their, and indeed our families are satisfied both with the experience and with the changes. I suspect you have all changed. And in fact, you have changed Rice. Your class, by every measure available to us, shows the promise of leadership and impact on the world. I wish today I could take the time, or tomorrow, and talk with every single one of you about your experience. I think, as you've just heard in that remarkable opening speech, each of you has your own story, but is in some aspect at least also a Rice story, a story that links you with our university and with your classmates. Your program notes that this is the 106th commencement for Rice, but only the 103rd for undergraduates. Of course, the commencement of Rice's very first class of undergraduates attracted a lot of attention, even though there were a very small number. The Houston Chronicle, which apparently used to write somewhat better editorials, had this to say, and I'm quoting, "To these 35 men and women, a peculiar honor has fallen. It is theirs to give to the country its first impression of their alma mater. By their lives as they shall live them, the popular verdict will be formed. Theirs is a glorious opportunity, for they, in greater measure than any succeeding class, will become the builders of Rice. Every honor that comes to them, every success they achieve, every act of kindness they perform will reflect glory upon Rice. And as they make them for themselves places in the world where their work will benefit their fellow man, so will the policies of Rice be vindicated. By their service to humanity will they be judged, and Rice with them." And although our class today could not be more radically different in every possible dimension than that class in 1916, terms of the diversity of our class and the fact that you come from literally all over the world, from Argentina to China, from Hawaii to Maine, we welcome you here all as part of the Rice community. Every single one of you now carries your Rice story. They are stories not only of success, but sometimes failure, not only of peaks, but sometimes valleys. I hope you have learned what is possible for you. Not so long ago, in an event for the new donors to Rice in your class, I asked one of you, who will remain nameless, but you know who you are, I asked if Rice had met her expectations. Her answer was that Rice had created expectations she didn't even know that she had. And I hope that's true of every single one of you. We on the faculty and administration think we're pretty good. But what's both sobering and inspiring is when we look at you and how you've grown and contributed even before graduating, we know that what's ahead will be even better. Tomorrow morning, somehow, here, Tudor Fieldhouse, video, I don't know yet, but we're still working on it, just for the record. Tomorrow you will become officially Rice graduates. And it is Rice graduates who can lead, who can make a difference, who can bring success and joy not only to themselves but others. Our world needs you. We need your knowledge, your skill, your creativity, but we also need your kindness, your compassion, and your humanity. We hope in your journeys ahead you will hold Rice values dear. These are to take responsibility for yourselves and for the problems and injustices you see, to do all that you do and undertake with the utmost integrity, to participate in and contribute to your communities, and to pursue all endeavors with the highest aspirations of excellence. That is what we have asked of you here, and that is what we ask for you as you become alumni of Rice. So my advice to you tonight is really not too much different from when you arrived. Seize your opportunities wisely, pursue your passions, explore the world, remember birthdays, learn from others, take responsibility, be bold, and don't be an idiot. You have already accomplished more than you know. You are capable of even more than you might believe. We thank and congratulate you, the Rice undergraduate class of 2019, and look forward with great anticipation and confidence to the lives of impact that you will lead.
Thank you, President Lee Braun, for that inspiring and memorable message. Each year since 1916, Rice has presented and celebrated each degree recipient individually. Tonight, following that long-standing tradition, the candidates for the undergraduate bachelor's degrees will be announced, presented, and congratulated. By tradition, we will present the candidates one college at a time in order of the founding of the residential colleges. The names of the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Music from each college will be read by one of the magisters of the college. As the magister of each college approaches the lectern, I will ask the members of the audience associated with that college to rise and applaud the candidates. At this time, the marshals will assemble the degree recipients from Baker College. The magisters of Baker College are Dr. Luis Duno Gottberg, Professor of Spanish, Portuguese, and Latin American Studies, and Ms. Angela Duno. As Professor Duno Gottberg approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Baker College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Baker College will please be seated. Eliza Cecile Martin, President. Serena R. Agrawal. John Michael Austin. Christopher Patrick Barnes. Arthur Badim Belking. Rushi Ashawani Bolani. Justin Bigman. Mohini Bindle. Derek Ray Braun. Rebecca Lake Ann Bryan. Yao Gwen Liu. Jacob Michael Berger. Matthew Stephen Chagnot. Jiting Chen. Camille Rosemary Chavarnet. Eric Kyle Chung. Robert James Cunningham. Matilda Bao Kujeng Dang. Helene Padma de Melo. Titus Andrew Deng. Audrey Allison Deutsch. Brandon Douglas. Alexandra Du. Annapurna Dwarumpuni. And Manuel Aben Ellerby. Brooke Elizabeth English. Janet Fan. William Nelson Feist. C.G. Fu. Sean Patrick Gillian. Morgan Lee Gillis. Andres Ernesto Gomez. Victor Alfonso Gonzalez. Thomas Joseph Gotelli. Lauren Mary Grisby. Brianna Marie Hernandez. Andrew Wei Young. Kendall Baylor Jeffries. Jake Tyler Johnston. Monica Karki. Michael Ivan King. Catherine Ann Kirby. Anna Marie Knuckle. King Shung Ko. John Rogers Komol. Evan Jacob Kravets. Jung Tong Lee. Dana Su Ling Lim. Teng Kam Liu. Clayton Robert Little. Su Jiang Luke. Ian Maxwell McCarthy. Christina Mesmore. Allison Porter Murphy. Madeline Jace Murphy. Madison Alexis Nasteth. Hamza Newman. Babajide Ibrahim Ogumbawo. Jeremy Joseph Palmer. Siwan Pan. Henry Jacob Paradise. Zoe Python Parker. Jay Soriano Peterson. Uma Runjuni Ramesh. Matthew Theodore Rinjanu. Denise Claire Robson. Natalia Sofia Salazar. Miranda R. Sanders. Shriparna Sen. Viral S. Shah. Chandler Ray Shannon. Teresa Carolina Smith. Caleb Charles Suresh. Tiffany Wiona Chandra. Matthew P. Tofoletto. Alberto Paolo Tome. Catherine Jun Tran. Zachary Henry Tu. Julia Wang. Moroya Simone Wilson. Vivian Wendy Wong. Rumech Su. Sophia Fei Jing. Veronica Jirong Sen. Sijuan Zhu. Shihui Zhuang. CZ Amanda Rose Zimmerman. Baker, you've made a difference here at Rice. Go make a difference in the world. We'll miss you. Stay in touch. Please be seated.
The Magisters of Will Rice College are Dr. Matthew Bennett, Associate Professor of Biosciences, and Ms. Rebecca Bennett. As Dr. Bennett approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Will Rice College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Will Rice College will please be seated. Tanvi Veradachari, President. Gabriela Rose Acosta. Seville Tara Akdora. James Ferenc Beto, Rohan Bardwaj, Kathleen Elizabeth Bradbury, David Kai, Megan Elizabeth Carlier, Jacqueline Chamberlain, Chen Chen, Chung Un Chi, Ethan David Chu, Joshua Malik Cummings, Dominic Paul DiCaprio, Nigel Sam Edward, Sarah Nicole Evans, Robert Joseph Fletches, Tianhao Fu, Natalia Geiser, Juliana Marie Ghanem, Ashley Renee Gentles, Hugh David Greer, Bryce Allen Masahide Hackett, Elizabeth Tian Hung, Tarek Hani Heikel, Jennifer Lauren Heller, Haley K. Hepler, Jeremiah Joseph Hess, Priyanka Jain, Nicholas Spence Jeffress, Daniel Rodrigo Jimenez, Alex Christopher John, Hyungju Kim, John Kim, Sungwon Kim, Sung Joel Kim, Philip Feldman King, Shannon Marie Klein, Patrick Charles Kowalski, Jonathan Francis Krall, Rohan Krishna, Asad Nuruddin Lalani, Ryan Lee, Olivia Diane Lerwick, Emmanuel Yamas, Katie Carolyn Lobazinski, Sarah Lucia Lopez Riales, Sanket Sandeep Kumar Mehta, Eugenio Pacelli Mesta, Kiran Anil Patel, Darren Santos Pomida, Neha Rao Patlapalli, David Chin, Saisri Ravi, Kiara Patricia Reyes Gamas, Ricardo Andres Rivera, Sarah K. Ross, Allison Sarah Jessica Rosich, Daniel Wayne Russell, Aziza Marayo Lynn Salako, Samuel Richard Saldinger, Miriam Rose Shaeb, Aaron Song, Arjun Srikanth, Gabrielle Diane Stanton, Brady Garland Taylor, Anna Trung, Tuk Yui Trung, Jackson Thomas Tyner, Devanshi Wadwa, Christian Wong, Hannah Marie Wisdom, Michael Jeffrey Zhao, Jin Young. To all the graduates of Will Rice College, Rebecca and I are more proud of you than you will ever know. Your compassion, heart, and determination will propel you to do great things. Please be seated.
The Magisters of Hanson College are Dr. Paul Brace, the Clarence L. Carter Professor of Political Science, and Ms. Claudia Brace. As Professor Brace approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Hanson College please rise and applaud the candidates.
He, Eleanor Hartwell Hilliard, Catherine Grace Hu, Takanori Ida, Cameron C. Johnson, Arun Vijay Kane, Priya Vijay Kane, Bayan Kang, Brandon Donghoon Kim, Courtney Elizabeth Clashman, Sydney Marissa Knight, Navya Ravi Kumar, Tien Lan, Henry L. Lanier, Jiao Yu Lee, Nicholas Daniel Liebster, Yi Young Lin, Madeline Rose Lundberg, Andrea Mikado Romero, Ian Carlson McLeod, Nicholas Daniel McMillan, Jillian R. Miller, Leah Romana Mosham, Nathaniel Alexander Morris, Anirudh Mukhopadhyay, Nyla Mula, Elizabeth Ann Mayung, Elizabeth, Luis Eduardo Pacheco Garcia, Louis H. Knoll, Sonel Pai, Abigail Elizabeth Panitz, Lauren Leslie Poole, Nikhil Rajesh, Reese Meyer Rosenthal, Tennyson Elizabeth Rials, Julio Marco Sanchez, Emma Claire Satterfield, Michael B. Shack, Ami Sheikh, Jimin Sim, Kathleen Emily Snyder, Brett Samuel Stern, Claire Michael Therian, Sonia Torres, Abigail Atkinson Tucker, Oscar Laris Udave, Napas Udamsak, Brian Kenneth Walker, Yuki Wang, Margaret Elizabeth Webb, Avery Jonathan Whitaker, Taylor R. Williams, Jay Chi Zhang, Justin Yao, Ziyi Yi, Lauren Haney Yuam, Zhenyu Zhao. Hanson grads, on behalf of Claudia and I, we will miss you. We are proud of you. We expect you to do great things. We expect you to stay in touch. Congratulations, Hanson 2019.
The Magisters of Weiss College are Dr. Andrew Schaefer, Noah Harding Chair and Professor of Computational and Applied Mathematics, and Dr. Laura Schaefer, Professor in Mechanical Engineering. As Professor Schaefer approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Weiss College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Weiss College will please be seated. Mike Dye, President of Weiss College. Nico Alyaga, Stephanie Alter, Arnab Bedia, Kendra Baldwin, Tyler Balloon, Jagnor Benapal, Meredith Braun, Hannah Campo, Sarah Chow, Hector Chirez, Ryan Chandler, Kira Chen, Timothy Crouch, Marcos de la Garza, Celine Ergelin, Manuel Estrada, Lucy Fox, Brant Frazier, Yuan Ray Gao, Riley Gardell, Adam Golightly, Robin Granberry, Walker Grimes, Carl Henderson, Colin Henson, Yifei Hu, Keyshawn Ivory, Peter Jalbert, Avery Johnson, Nassim Kalfei, Jongwon Kim, Robin Kim, Talia Kramer, Ashish Kulkarni, Savannah Lawrence, Sophia Leung Wolf, Grace Lee, Shinkai Lee, Thomas Liang, Christine Lowe, Lucia Liu, Simone Maddox, Nikki Moe, Austin Mang, Abhijit Mulgund, Nusha Nixad, Matthew Nobles, Ilana Niveen, Jeanette Ordonez, Jesse Pan, Bethann Pera, Abby Perez, Ezekiel Ramirez, Rebathy Ravella, Isaiah Rodriguez, Sophia Rodriguez, Brent Schwartz, Mega Sheth, Timothy Scaris, Jacob Song, Eric Stone, Calvin Sue, Catherine Thomas, Serena Tomei, Jacob Trauber, Constantine Juanis, Daniel Vadas, Tulip Wong, Daniel Weinberg, Hope Wilcuts, Kevin Shu, Jason Yi, Bob Yurong Zhang. Weiss College Class of 2019, Lauren, I wish you the very best of luck going forward. We will miss you. Please don't be strangers.
The Magisters of Jones College are Dr. Jason Hafner, Professor of Physics and Astronomy, and Dr. Jennifer Trotter. As Professor Hafner approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Jones College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Jones College will please be seated. Ranjani Mittal Nagaraj, President of Jones College. Emily Sarah Abdow. Nicholas Antonio Alvarez. Sarah Jean Asen. Sky Avance. Fernanda Paz Estete. Lindsay Grace Ballinger. Stephen Anthony Barton. Mitchell Owen Belmer. Taylor Ray Bennett, Emily Barbara Braverman, Kevin Eugene Brewer, Peyton Lane Carroll, Harrison Grant Chambers, Spencer Chang, Elan Chen, Andrew Joseph Corbido, Anna Catherine Cowan, Amber Dye, David Allen Diaz, Natalie Nicole Dickman, Pamela Unchana Ekachuku, Trenton Patrick Fryman, Edgar Alexis Galdames, Richard Burke Garza, Daisy Robin Gray, Jed Thomas Greenberg, Amy Elizabeth Griffiths, Lin Guo, Yanhua Hong, Jessica Huang, Sophia Li Huang, Hannah Marie Houston, Alexander Yikai Huang, Grace Abigail Isaacson, Donghung Kong, Jungmin Kim, Laurel Kihei Kim, Tae-Yoon Kim, Dorian Samuel Kareen, Adam Krapinski, Philippine Kuganer, Sophia Joy Lafferty, Caroline Helen Lee, Richard Lee, Gabrielle Lencioni, Zoe Madeline Lever, Catalina Leah Milanowski, Raisa Krishna Mathura, Peter Bernashev Matra, Bonnie Jean Miller, Benjamin Joseph Montalbano, Alfonso Morera, Deepika Narayanan, Srinithi Narayanan, Alishan Nurani, Madeline Ann O'Brien, Akeem Taiwo Ogunukea, Joey Ort, Rohan Palanki, Stephen G. Pappas, Joshua Alexander Perez, Senite Taylor Pierce, Ho Jung Ree, Thomas Andrew Ristavetsky, Alexander Jacob Rovner, Jun O Sung, Amish Shah, Emily Shen, Shui Shen, Shlok Singh Sobti, Varun Suri Yana Yarana, Sarah Sagai, Anne Marie Turney, Rabea Zanitos, Hao Wang, Alexis Kate Williams, Robert Carlton Williamson, Zichung Su, Haotung Yan, William Gus Yarensky, Ziheng Yen, Xin Yi Sung, Sirui Zhao, and Kenneth Tobenberger. It's been a great year, seniors. Good luck in all your future endeavors. We'll miss you. Jiba.
The Magisters of Braun College are Dr. B.J. Fregley, Seaprit Scholar in Cancer Research and Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Bioengineering, and Ms. Shirley Fregley. As Professor Fregley approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Braun College please rise and applaud the candidates.
Would all persons except the candidates from Braun College please be seated? Charles Taylor Morin, President. Adesola Tolulope Akinfenwa. Donaldo Daniel Almazen. Omar Ernesto Alvarenga. Emma May Anderson. Anton Reza Banta. Daniel Carpenter, Connor Kennedy Kashaw, Rebecca Lulu Chen, Xinyu Chen, Tara Simone Clark, Natalie Lynn Corderoux, Paige Gwyneth DeVos, James Dylan Doherty, Rachel Marie Drasner, Mariam Eugenia Elizondo, John Edward Fox, Matthew Noah Franklin, Sydney Elizabeth Franson, Nordia Gallego Marquez, Nicholas Yangming Ji, Benjamin Reed Girardeau, Sofia Gonzalez de Corcuera, Christoph Siobhan Graham, Cameron Austin Gutzel, Arturo Guzman Villa, Sarvinia Sarab Schroeder Harahuli, Michael M. Helms, Rishu Harpavat, Michael M. Helms, Lee J. Shea, Eugenia Kakadiatis, Nina Kaluri, Avesh Jane Krishna, Charlesy Rose Lamb, Kira Lee Lasota, Julio Ledesma, Shintong Liu, Jason Adonis Lopez, Claire Luo, Madeline Tess Lyon, Andrew Russell Most, Gregory Michael Mifflin, Matthew James Miller, Nicole Elise Mitchell, Sonia Mulayath, Mindy Nguyen, Timothy Alexander Kunkel None, Portia Chioma Okafor, Nikisha J. Parek, Akshat M. Patel, Adrian Jesus Perez, Catherine Elizabeth Pickrell, Edward W. Plout, Andrew Jihoon Porish, Amani Ismat Ramis, Erin Marie Rawls, Emily Maria Romero, Megdalawit Segaya Sete, Allison Danielle Skinkle, John Thomas Stasko, Adam Joseph Strathman, Wei Ting Sun, Mason Franklin Tannenbaum, Patricia Tai, Bryce Thomas Todd, Anthony Mark Tome, Robin Torregrosa, Catherine Lynn Tsai, Karen Vasquez Ruiz, Nishant Verma, Rakesh Kumar Vijaya Kumar, Jennifer Wang, Jordan Austin Wheeler, Johan Widman, Thomas John Williamson, Xiao Yun Aaron Ye, Ziyi Ye, Franklin Chen Zhang, Alice Y. Zhu, and Zelda Day Ziebel. Brown College seniors, thank you for a great year. Shirley and I are so proud of you all. We can't wait to see what you all are going to do in the future. We love you all.
The Magisters of Leavitt College are Dr. Jose Onushiki, the Harry and Olga Weiss Professor of Physics, Chemistry, and Biosciences, and Maida Orta Lemos Onushiki. As Professor Onushiki approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Leavitt College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Leavitt College will please be seated. Akin Charles Bruce, President of Leavitt College. Cindy Sohyun Ann. Zachary Ryan Anderson. Shika Avancha. Zen Foyos Azizi, Antonio Isabella Taylor Brown, Harrison T. Brown, Ji Young Kai, Belle Martine Carroll, Elia G. Chen, Kevin Jenhong Chen, Chin Yi Chen, Stephen Chen, Won Hee Cho, Megna Michele Dara, Manika Daruka, Ishani Amit Desai, Andrew Bryce Densky, Jade C. Dever Matthews, Michael Tam Do, Bailey Rebecca Douglas, Arpan Dutta, Thomas Harlan Annan Etridge, Blesson Nwanyamaka Felix Okorje, Keyu Fang, Nathaniel D. Forrester, Tess Mariah Geibert, Brianna Nicolette Garcia, Tarun Garg, Meghana Gar, Richard Artur Goldman, Sebastian Gonzalez, Ziyi Gu, Andrew Alexander Haddad, Hannah Carolina Hattenpa, Peter Austin Hatch, Alexander Hawley, Ying Young Ho, Daves Holmes, Arabella Ann Jenks, Chiyu Jin, Emmanuel Saju Joy, Minha Rachel Kim, Mingsu Kim, Sung Jin Kim, Seth Dylan Kimmel, Erin R. Crias, Jennifer Elaine Kreger, McKay Carol Kyle, Madison Page Lewis, Junyu Liu, Jojo Lo, Elena Alice Martin, Karina Sujin Miller, Rain Kujon Min, Matthew James Mutamara, Alden Sebastian Neely, Ruchita Pandya, John Rees Rosales, Emily Grace Rickener, Ronaldo Blas Sanchez, Stephen Christopher Shara, Aaron Herman Chi, Abigail Schumann, Sidney Caroline Stocks, Arlen Suarez, Christine M. Tang, Molly Sue Turner, Hannah Elizabeth Tyler, Juan Manuel Valenzuela, Ashwin Varma, Dante Gustavo Villanueva, Aston Ryan Walter, Austin Rashad Walter, Jeffrey Chinchiho Wong, Ronan Wandowski, Ro Wilkins, Chloe Mirinda Wilson, Joanne Y. Young, Stephanie Mu Young, Christina Ye, Sioking Ye, Patrick Macmus Christo Young, Aidin Ekurtai Zanagar, Susanna Elizabeth Zeller, Ruoshen Chan, Sushin Chan, Christopher James Zupan. Loved class 2019, you are special. Maida and I will miss you. You live in our hearts forever. Thank you for sharing wonderful 4 years with us. Go away. Control the world. Make the planet a better place.
The Magister of Sid Richardson College is Dr. Kenton Whitmire, Professor of Chemistry and Associate Dean of Academic Affairs for the Weiss School of Natural Sciences. As Professor Whitmire approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Sid Richardson College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Sid Richardson College will please be seated. Sarah Camille Meadow, President. Zachary Lamont Abercrombie. Ksenia Onishenko. Carson Michael Ariano. Isaac Kitchen Arjmand. Margaret Siddell Baldwin. Jacob Alexander Barrios. Michael Seth Blankenship. Marco I. Bornstein. Maureen Eder Cabrera. Jesse Erica Chan, Isaac Aymar Chang, Claire Joan Chiampa, Manuel Cuartoro Rabinovich, Kaylin Faith Cuozo, Edward Gabriel Janulaki, Swapnav Deka, Geeta Deva, Metany Ding, Jacqueline Francis Edmonds, Emmanuel Ute Labouche Esupa, Thomas Lawrence Frey, Rebecca Joy Puji Goddard, Victor Alanis Gonzalez, Stephanie Green, Hana Leila Hanania, Christopher Allen Harland, Safina Su, Elaine Guangji Hu, Edward Richard James, Georgia Lee Jenkins, Alexander Yuan Jiang, Andrew James Keat, Benjamin Hudson Klimko, Tejas Kumar, Jada Corral, Amy Maya Kuritsky, Mason Larry, Nishant Lavendra, Yusuf Machkis, Hangyu Mao, Gabriela Martinez, Dominique Claire Mazzero, Claudia Kehi Middleton, Toluwashe Adawumi Moranfolu, Raji Mustafa, Rachel Wynn, Michael Sheldon Otu, Rutvik Sanatan Patel, Melissa Pakii, Laura Catherine Quinn, Krishna Teju Ravi Jacob Allen Rupp, Tonima Raimi Saleh, Cullen Benjamin Shope, Abigail Sledge, Leslie Sun, Aravinda Kumar Sunda Ramraj, Rihanna Sayed, Santiago Teles, Carolyn Esther Tolentino Salvador, Jacob Torres, Sarah Francis Torreson, Anthony K. Wang, Carolus Emily Wang, Ruizeng Wang, Claire Marie Weddle, Leah Nicole Wu, Yongnang Zhang, Lynn Tiffany Zhu. SID class of 2019, you are amazing people. We expect you to do great things. Lady Stella and I will miss you terribly. Congratulations. Sid Rich rules.
The Magisters of Martell College are Dr. Frank Tofoletto, Professor in Physics and Astronomy, and Ms. Carrie Tofoletto. As Professor Tofoletto approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Martell College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Martell College, please be seated. Russell Kilawa, President of Martell College. Genesis Acosta. Thomas Alexander Addy. Steve Ahn. Adrish Anad. Austin Ao Young. Mohan Badaraju. Dakisha Suresh Bidari. Zachary Adam Bodek. Sam Howard Burke. Ray Chang. Luke Gregory Connors. Carolina de Santiago. Zindi Duan. Justin Fan. Ian Thomas Frankel. Hector Garcia Gonzalez. Christopher Kyle Gardner. Vincent Albert Gonzalez. Rachel Graves. Michael Spencer Gray. Claire Elizabeth Hopper. Matthew Stephen Hernsler. Ashley Shuyung Huang. Hannah Dale Jackson. Alan Dongho Kim. Alexander Taewan Kim. Austin Michael Kabutza. Brittany Lai. Sana Leilani. Jacqueline Page Lee. Zachary Lee. Gator Lemon. Ana Patricia Lopez. Ishan Umag Mehta. Darcy Niev Mikolo, Emma Min, Lucien Gregory Muir, Jordan Morley, Estefany Perez, Lizeth Mariana Perez Sanchez, Shivani Rahman, Jacob David Bell Reinhardt, Juno Rettenmeyer, Sadie Harrington Richardson, Catherine Powell Rill, Cindy Sung-hee Ru, Claudio Sanchez Nieto, Neil Alexander Sioni, Alvin Shang, Tressa Joy Skelson Jenkins, Sebastian Stevanovic, Peter Hideji Suzuki, Austin Tang, Lucille Andrea Tang, Matthew Thibodeau, Carl Thompson Jr. II, Hayden Joseph Togula, Pooja Chupirani, Munachismo Onyonye Uzodike, Annie Patricia Walker, Daniel William Warren, Catherine Michelle Weber, Xinghu Wen, Megan Wen-Shin Wong, Kimberly Clemens Wood, Eric Wu, Felix Yan-Yi Wu, Chan-Chang Zhu, Eric Tomoyuki Yamada, Jia Kelly Yao, Hannah Yu, Jessica Yon, and Jian Jiang. Martel Class of 2019, Carrie and I will wish you the warmest congratulations and the best wishes for the next chapter in your lives. Please be seated.
The Magisters of McMurtry College are Dr. Margaret Beyer, Professor of Psychology, and Mr. Christopher Stickney. As Professor Beyer approaches the lectern, will the faculty, associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of McMurtry College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from McMurtry College will please be seated. Quinn Curry Matthews, President of McMurtry College. Matthew Gregory Anaya. Eli Baggio. Spencer Lee Bay. Simone Marie Berksrud. Shelby Lee Weiss. Craig Wing Broadman. David Joshua Brodkey. Gretchen Bennett Cahill. Justin Inchel Chang. Eunice Chen. Carlin Elizabeth Cherry. Meghana Vasuda Oris Chilakuri. Se-Yon Cho. Kyle A. Chow. Gentry Cole Clark. Benjamin Armstrong Coben. Gina Eurice de la Guardia. Colin Henry Diamond. Rodrigo Alfonso DeLuc. Hannah Bridget Erickson. Madi Zane Ferris. Luke William Ganichow. Sydney Caitlin Garrett. Gabriel Aruntes Gomidi. Andrew B. Gratkow. William Woe. Arese Gobadia. Alejandra Gutierrez. Gina Marie Gutierrez. Sydney J. Harris. Lin Hai Hong. Ray Jonah Holcomb. Sean William Horning. Jeffrey Colin Howman. Joshua Christopher Inselman. Antonia Iyer, Brielle Janae Jackson, Allison L. Jaffe, Sierra Nicole Jenkins, Jia Ying Jian, Saish Kalva, Alexandra Kaplan, Patrick Quinn Kelly, Nicholas John Killian, Zachary Cordum, Mackenzie Lynn Kubik, Jessica Lee, Savian Terrell Lee, Elijah Quinchin Lee, Megwan Lee, Yan Lee, Bowen Yu, Emmanuel Laredo, Catherine Roberts Makel, Ella Bartel Matsuda, Emma Bess McCormick, Joyce H. Moon, Chelsea Morin, Miranda Shio Morris, Milad Youssef Najafabadi, Sung Hak Nam, Tram T. Win, Paul Anyali, Ikediche Scott Onyokazuri, Charles Latimer Paul, Mai T. Pham, Tri Pham, Natalie Phillips, Matthew Payan, Shawnee Ishe Rainey, Vikram Rajogopalan, Nurral Ramesh, Jennifer Ramirez, Swathi Sneha Rayasam, Benjamin William Reedon, Quinton Bryce Riney, Marcelo Salinas, Natalie Sanchez, Claire Elizabeth Sandman, Naima Server, Benjamin T. Schrager, Christopher Jürgen Gustav Schroeder, Megan Joan Seaman, Catherine Isabel Soltero, Othniel Noble Sparks, Anaga Aparna Srirangam, Tully Olin St. John, Esther Shinyu Tang, Alexa Lee Teicher, Marissa A. Topolsky, Lane James Tungate, V. Tran, Kelsey Lynn Utz, Christy Elizabeth Warden, Amina Williams, Kai Wen Wu, Oliver Zhu, Saad Nafis Youssef, Raymond Wan, Dylan Zhang, Helena Zong, Michelle Zhong, David Kihao Zhou. Class of 2019, you started at McMurtry when we did. You are so special to us. We will always remember you. Go forth and continue doing the excellent things you've been doing. You are wonderful. Take care and keep in touch. Please be seated.
The Magisters of Duncan College are Dr. Caleb McDaniel, Associate Professor of History, and Ms. Brandy McDaniel. As Professor McDaniel approaches the lectern, will the faculty associates, alumni, parents, and friends of the degree candidates of Duncan College please rise and applaud the candidates.
All persons except the candidates from Duncan College will please be seated. Gregory Douglas Van Kirk, President, Duncan College. Gregory Eldridge Allison. Emily Ashkin. Elizabeth Asanye. Mukund Iyer. Anna Jang. Andrew Carlson. Maximilian Kurtz. Logan Christopher Lawrence. Rebecca Lee. Javier Leitinen. Chinwan William Lee. Jeffrey Kenneth Lee, Sunny Liu, Ricardo Antonio Lozoya, Teju Manchinella, Alana Margosas, Amrita Morali, Zachary Jacob Newberg, Rebecca Carol Nikonowitz, Abigail Achieng Odwar, Chisum Olivia Juliet Agumake, Erinma Erica Agumake, Yunmin O, Maureen Osawa, Samantha Rose Osman, James One Park, Mackenzie Nicole Parker, Jackson Raja Parthasarthi, Fasai Pua Tavornsikal, Victoria Quaco, Preston Quine, Leah Ramkelawan, Noah Matthew Reich, Joseph Peter Riley, Houston Robert, Junhee Ryu, Stephen Shapansky, Marie Claire Schillinger, Erica Lynn Schumacher, Matthew Zev Schwartz, Aaron W. Shaw, Benjamin Aurel St. Pierre, Brian Robert Wright, Juliana Wu, Rocky Wu, Claudia Shan, Jennifer Ye.
All right, we have one late arrival, so I'm going to read his name out. Teng Cam Liu from Baker College. Woohoo! All's well that ends well. All right. At this time, we would like to recognize the winners of the Student Association Mentor Award, the Faculty Associate Awards, the Graham C. Stebbings College Service Award, the Rice University Service Awards, and the Student Association Outstanding Senior Awards.
The Student Association Mentor Recognition Award recognizes a current member of the faculty or staff for their extraordinary service to the student body as an advisor, counselor, teacher, or friend. This year's award is given to Suzanne Glenn. Suzanne, thank you for all you have done for Rice. Please stand. The Faculty Associate Awards recognize a faculty member in each of the residential colleges who go above and beyond to give of their time and expertise to assist students in innumerable ways. I ask each of this year's winners to rise as I call their names, and we will applaud them as a group. For Baker, Christy Kincaid. Will Rice, Alma Novotny. Hanson, Ira Gruber. Weiss, Risa Myers. Jones, Barry Dunning. Brown, Bart Sinclair. Lovett, Sergio Chavez. Sid Richardson, Lon Wilson, Martell, Anthony Chan, McMurtry, Emily Hulick Ritchie, and Duncan Stephen Long. Please join me in congratulating all of these associate awards. The Graham C. Stebbings College Service Award. This award is nominated by the college masters and presidents and goes to a student who has made significant contributions to the residential college system at Rice. This year's winners are Mackenzie Kubik and Ashton Duke. Mackenzie and Ashton, please rise and be recognized. The Rice University Service Award in memory of Dean Hugh Scott Cameron is given to individuals, past and present, who have rendered service to the student body. We have 4 winners this year, and I would ask each to stand as I call their names, and we will applaud them as a group. Carolyn Lee, Hung Yu Mao, Becky Delawitz Sategne, and Suzanne Zeller. Please join me in recognizing their service to Rice. The Student Association Outstanding Senior Awards are given to graduating seniors who have demonstrated service, dedication, and character. Please rise as I read your names. This year's award winners are Aiken Charles Bruce, Mahdi Zain Faris, Noria Gallego Marquez, Talia Moore Kramer, Jennifer Elaine Kroger, Michael Sheldon Otu, Teresa Joyce Skeslian Jenkins, Sonia Torres, Bonachimso Onyinyi Ozudike, and Xiao Yunye. Let's give them all congratulations. Please rise now for a singing of Rice's alma mater, the words of which may be found in your program.
To conclude tonight's ceremony, there will be a fireworks display behind me on the other side of Levitt Hall. We ask that you remain in this half of the quadrangle. After the fireworks display, the bachelor's convocation will come to a close. I invite you back at 8:30 a.m. for the plenary commencement ceremony, which will feature our commencement speaker, Rice alum and former Houston Mayor Anise Parker, and the official conferral of academic degrees. Due to concerns about rain tomorrow morning, please monitor your phones and our website. We will send an announcement confirming the location at 6:30 a.m. Graduating class of 2019, they say that every end has a new beginning, and so to each of you, best wishes on your new beginning and the road ahead. Be well, stay dry, and good night.